interesting times. Today's stories. The Iglesia ni Cristo or Church of Christ donates to the Edmonton Food Bank. American Samoa rebuilds after tropical storm Gita devastates the U.S. territory. Snowboarding tips for beginners. Flynn the Bijon Frise takes the top award at the Westminster Dog Show 2018. Plus, the inside scoop on LA's best ice creams. And sugar high at this year's Los Angeles Cookie Con and Sweets Show. Hello everyone, I am Eliza Gonzalez Manglikmot bringing you stories from around the globe. And this is Eagle News, Washington, D.C. Weekend Edition. The Iglesia ni Cristo congregations in Canada conducted a massive food drive benefiting food banks across the Great White North. In Edmonton, church members, shoulder to shoulder, delivered their donations to the local food bank. Jonah Grace Lopez reports.
Global Church Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ, recognized for its various humanitarian projects, have teamed up with the Edmonton Food Bank and hosted a grand food drive in BC and Alberta. This project, under the church's INC Giving program, enables volunteer members to assist in donations. Not only have they contributed their time and effort, they have also shared their own resources with those in need. Although Edmonton has richly grown into one of the better Alberta cities, it is evident that many people are still affected by homelessness, unemployment, and poverty. Food Drive is one project many affected residents would truly benefit from. Volunteers have collected non-perishable food items to be donated and given to the Edmonton Food Bank. The vast humanitarian projects of this church continue worldwide all year long through the leadership of Executive Minister Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. This food drive project aims to raise awareness in meeting the needs of Edmonton's impoverished residents. For Eagle News, I am Jonah Lopez, 1 with 25.
Thanks, Jonah. After Tropical Storm Gita devastated American Samoa, the U.S. territory decides it is time to rebuild. Felcy Oghayon with a story.
Governor Lolo Malinga and his administration did not waste time to begin the long task of cleaning up and rebuilding, less than a week after Tropical Cyclone Gita ravaged nations and territories in the South Pacific. The governor and other officials attended an update brief on the storm's impact on that territory, especially on damages to infrastructure, lines of communication, and basic services. A response team from the U.S. Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, is currently on island and prepared to provide additional assistance.
We're here at the request of the governor because of tropical storm force and monsoon rains and winds that severely impacted the island. The governor requested an emergency declaration, which was granted the next day, so that we could mobilize and move forward to American Samoa to support the government in providing things that they may not have readily available. In the event of instances such as these, we send forward an incident management assistance team. When we arrived on the island, the first thing that we did was link with our counterparts who are here providing the same services. That way we can easily find out what the needs are, whether it's in operations, if it's logistical concerns, if it's impacts to the homeowners or renters and individuals. Understand that all disasters are different. This is an island, and where impacts may have in the past severely hampered other islands, the capabilities of each island are different. So we come with no preconceived notions. We come trying to understand what the impacts are and what the unmet needs are so that we can work from there. Any place else is no consideration for what's going on here. We have a team of people here on the island who are solely dedicated to assisting the government and the people of American Samoa. We want to assure to the governor, the island's leadership, and the people of American Samoa that we are here to provide them every available resource that they need.
Non-government organizations such as the American Red Cross are also prepared to support and provide some relief and comfort.
My role as the site director for the American Red Cross during this disaster is to support the community, find the community's needs, connect with partner agencies, and connect with our regional, our divisional, and our national organization to make sure that the supplies needed are available to the community at a timely. We want the community to know we're here for them, and anything we can do to alleviate that human suffering, we're here for them. We do receive help from a variety of different areas. We will be receiving support on Friday from the San Diego area as well as Hawaii and Slack County. So we are reaching out to all of Red Cross. We are in communication with International Red Cross as well, and everybody is behind American Samoa at this point.
Right now, the territorial government is not available for comment because efforts are already underway for American Samoa's full recovery. Reporting from Pango Pango, American Samoa, I am Kelsey Okayon for Eagle News, and I am 1 with 25.
Thank you, Felsi. Up next, snowboarding tips for beginners. And Flynn, the Bijon Frise, takes the top award at the Westminster Dog Show 2018. Eagle News, Washington, D.C. Weekend Edition will return in a moment. Welcome back. You are watching Eagle News, Washington, D.C. Weekend Edition. Intimidated by snowboarding? Well, don't be. EBC New York's Maynard Benaday speaks with a longtime snowboarder and some instructors to get beginner tips on how to enjoy this Olympic and Paralympic sport. Maynard?
Snowboarding has been a very popular winter sport and hobby. You see it on TV, all over the internet, and even in movies. But is it that easy to learn? Now we're here in Camelback Mountain Resort in Tannersville, Pennsylvania. Let's hit the slopes and see what people have to say.
Snowboarding is definitely not easy. It looks easy, like on TV and commercials, but just getting used to having your legs locked in place, I think. If you're skateboarding or if you're playing basketball, your legs are free. But in snowboarding, it's a lot about subtle movement. My advice to first-time snowboarders or skiers is definitely go with friends, preferably ones who are more experienced so they can show you. Dress in layers. Don't dress really warmly because, if you're wearing layers, you can always take off a layer if it's too hot. And then start from the beginning, you know? Just take your time. It seems like it's really hard, but as the day goes by, you'll see you get a lot better.
First and foremost, wear thick ski pants. It helps when you fall. We recommend knee pads as well. You'll be falling on your knees and your behind as well. Go with friends because it's boring by yourself and not as safe.
I think the main thing to do is to get out there. Time on the board is the key thing, just to get out and do more repetitive, go up and down, up and down. The other thing that I would look for is snow. Get good conditions. Obviously, if it's very cold, the ice becomes a little harder. For the beginner, that can be a bit intimidating, especially with the sound. So look at the weather reports. Even if it's raining, the snow will be nice and soft. Go out in the rain and just play around, but time on the board.
It might be difficult at first, but with patience and a lot of practice, you'll be riding the slopes in no time. I am Maynard Benaday from the New York EBC Bureau, and I am 1 with 25.
Thanks, Maynard. Looks really fun. Dubbed the Super Bowl of dog shows, this year's Westminster Dog Show was, as always, a hit. Flynn the Bijon Frise takes the best in show. New York's Denny Sumage with the details.
It's the world's greatest dog show competition at the world's greatest arena, the 142nd Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show at Madison Square Garden. 7 breeds, 1 dog. Who will be crowned this year's best in show?
This is the Super Bowl of dog shows, so of course it's the most important dog show to win the best of your breed at. Aristo is the #1 St. Bernard in the United States. He's also the #11 working dog of all the working breeds currently here in this country. This has been my favorite breed ever since I can remember. I purchased a St. Bernard and got involved in dog shows, and the rest is history. It was the best decision I ever made.
At home he is loyal and a loving companion. In the field, a swift-moving hunter pointing to upland birds.
This dog has just had my heart from the beginning. That doesn't mean he always shows perfectly, or we always agree, but he's just been a special dog, and I've really enjoyed showing him. It's nice to be 60 years old and enjoy doing something. And getting paid too. This is the perfect way to end his career. He's had an awesome career. I spent about 2 hours being teased by everybody in the back to stop scissoring him, but literally I don't think there was a half a teaspoon of hair it was just kind of air guitaring over the top of him, and but it kind of calmed him down and calmed me down.
Every time I looked at him, he went to his tail, so he sold himself to me. It was great fun to award him.
We'll see you all again here next year. Reporting from Madison Square Garden, I'm Tenny Samagi for Eagle News 1/25.
It looks like Flynn knows he is the winner. Thanks, Tenny. Coming up, we will give you the inside scoop on LA's best ice creams and sugar high at this year's Los Angeles Cookie Con and Sweets Show. Eagle News Washington, D.C. Weekend Edition will return shortly. This is Eagle News Washington, D.C. Weekend Edition. I am Eliza Gonzalez Manglekmot. Variety, choices, assortment. These are what make competition for a market very close, very tight. In Los Angeles, ice cream shops have to create standout identities, distinct tastes, and signature creations to lure ice cream fans into loving their products. EBC's Krista Araneta and June Reynoso give us the inside scoop on LA's best ice creams. Take a look.
We're here in LA in search for the best ice cream in the city.
Whether you want a quick snack or want something to tickle your taste buds with unique flavors,
LA has some of the best stores to satisfy your sweet tooth.
here's the inside scoop. Alright, so we're in LA, in the heart of Koreatown, and we're at Boomsan. I have the milk and matcha swirl.
And I have the salted caramel and chocolate swirl with fruity pebbles.
And mine has Oreo on top, and we're gonna go try it right now. Oh, that hit you. That hit you hard. You can really taste the matcha.
I like how it's salty,
and I have the sweet fruity pebbles, so they work really well together.
It's really good.
If you want to be fancy while eating ice cream one day, so come and visit Creek Town, eat tiramisu
In a golden chalice.
it is so fancy and regal looking, as you can see. As a chocolate bar, some bits of maybe coffee, but we'll find out. We'll taste it. I'll taste it first.
Okay. Delicious.
Yummy. We are here in a plaza in Korean town where Somi can be found. It's a fish-shaped ice cream cone waffle with different flavored ice creams.
It's delicious.
So we bought a unicorn ice cream from Yellow Business, and they're more known for their egg waffles, which originated in Hong Kong. So we'll taste it.
It's good.
Wait, there's Pop Rocks. Wait,
In the
somewhere.
there is
There's
pop.
Pop Rocks.
Yeah,
there is Pop
I feel
Rocks
it popping in my
somewhere.
mouth.
We don't know where it is.
It might be in the marshmallow, because that's where I ate it last.
Maybe. Or
Because I
the
just-
ice cream? Maybe.
Oh, actually, right. It might be this. It might be in the ice cream.
Yes. One thing is for sure, it is an Instagram-worthy ice cream,
Definitely.
and you can only see it in Smorgasburg, LA. Any weather is perfect weather for ice cream, and there's always room for dessert. So the next time you're in LA and have mad cravings for something sweet, check these places out. I'm Krista Arnetta.
And I'm June Reynoso.
And
we're
we're
on
one
with 25.
Thank you, Krista and June. It is an extra sugary day today because we will now take you to LA's Cookie Con and Sweets Show, where our junior correspondents Justin Libid and Ariane Andrade get a taste of what this annual expo has to offer. Warning, the following feature may give you a virtual toothache.
Do you love cookies, cakes, and all kinds of yummy treats? Do you love to bake and make all sorts of sweet creations? Then look no further than the Anaheim Convention Center, as today we are so excited to attend the 4th annual LA Cookie Con and Sweet Show. Attendees can visit a variety of mouth-watering booths and exhibits. The cookies, cupcakes, and colorful sweets look so tasty that they caught everyone's attention. Why did you choose to exhibit at the LA Cookie Con?
I wanted to come and make more people aware of the homelessness here in Los Angeles and Las Vegas.
Describe your booth and what can guests expect?
It's a fun-filled booth, nice and airy, filled with chocolate and goodies.
They have all sorts of free delicious samples. There was no end to the amount of samples being given away. But would our stomachs be able to handle all of these delectable treats? Well, we are super eager to find out. Why are you here at the LA Cookie Con and Sweet Show?
I'm here at LA Cookie Con because I love covering this event. I love all the booths and I love how they do all of these samples and I love just trying out everything here.
You've been here before. What can people expect?
I think they can expect to have fun because this event is one of my favorite events that I go to every year because I love seeing all the products and trying them out, and I love trying out all the sweets.
There are celebrities here, especially in the world of cooking and baking shows. Chef Ron Ben Israel, a judge on Food Network's Cake Wars, and Misha Cupcake Tate, a former UFC women's champion turned baker. What is your profession?
Hey, I'm a professional actor. I'm an actress on a Nickelodeon show.
What inspired you to go into this field?
I've always loved entertainment and making people happy.
I feel like I've always just had a feel for the performing arts, and I just like being able to express myself and inspire young kids and just enlighten them and make sure that they follow their dreams and don't give up.
And why do people love cookies and sweet treats?
I don't know, but cookies are one of the greatest things ever created in history.
There are interactive demonstrations like cookie decorating and baking workshops with tips to improve one's culinary skills.
We even got to try out what we learned. It was so much fun.
What is your profession?
I'm a home baker. I make all sorts of treats, caramel apples, cake pops, cupcakes, Rice Krispie treats, pretty much anything dipped in chocolate.
What inspired you to go into this?
I started baking for my kids. I couldn't afford to pay someone to make them for me, so I would always make the cupcakes and all that stuff, so that's how I got started.
Why do people love cookies and sweet treats?
I think it brings a little bit of happiness and a little bit of sweetness to each party and stuff, so I think that's why people love them.
This event truly lives up for its recognition as the West Coast's largest baking and pastry convention.
Stay tuned for more coverage in the Los Angeles Cookie Convention and Sweet Show.
Reporting from Anaheim, California for Eagle News, I'm Aryan.
And I'm Justin.
And we are 1 with 25.
I think I want to drink a jug of water after that. Thanks, Justine and Ariane. That is this week's Eagle News Washington, D.C. Weekend Edition. Join us again next week for more fun and exciting stories from our bureaus around the world. Visit our website at Eaglenews.PH. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/EagleNewsPH. Thank you for watching. I am Eliza Gonzalez Manglekmot. Always 1 with 25.